Welcome to XM.com for the Daily Market Comment for Monday, January 24th by Raf Boyajian. I'm Cristina Marujos. Wall Street just had its most bruising week since the onset of the pandemic in March 2020, and it could get even rockier for stocks in the coming days. The Fed is poised to give a formal nod to lift off on Wednesday, and the earnings season is about to heat up, with a host of major names set to report this week. Meanwhile, tensions between the West and Russia over Ukraine show no sign of easing, adding to the market angst as a conflict could potentially deepen the global energy crisis. The S&P 500 closed below its 200-day moving average on Friday for the first time since June 2020, while the Nasdaq Composite plunged to levels last seen in June 2021. The sell-off for the Dow Jones remained much more contained as the index continued to benefit from the value-to-growth rotation. This week's events could determine whether this rotation becomes a longer-term shift. Although the Fed is not expected to announce any policy changes this week, investors are nervous about the pace of policy normalization for the rest of the year. Nevertheless, Treasury yields slipped again on Monday. Gold headed higher on Monday on the back of the geopolitical tensions, as after several rounds of diplomacy, there's been no progress in diffusing the heightened hostilities between Russia and Ukraine. The Japanese yen was also in demand, appreciating against all its major peers, while the US dollar was slightly firmer. The euro was choppy at the start of the week as flash PMIs for January painted a mixed picture of the Eurozone economy. On the whole, however, it appears that the Eurozone economy continues to expand despite some Omicron restrictions. A bigger concern for Europe is if the energy crisis were to escalate should there be a war in Ukraine. In equity markets, a mixed session in Asia failed to shore up shares in Europe, which slumped not long after the open. Netflix shares crashed more than 20% on Friday, but the Q4 earnings could yet turn Wall Street's fortunes around, as several big tech and other major U.S. companies will announce their latest results this week, starting with IBM after today's market close. Thank you for watching today's Daily Market Comment here at XM.com. Have a great week.